What's up, everybody? This is Jay from Volunteer Garage. Today we're actually going to be doing the review on my truck. I've had so many comments, I've had so many emails about this, wanting when am I going to do this, when am I going to get that done. I want to see a review, I want to see what you've done to your truck. I don't know why, so we're going to do that. But first, before we get started with that, I want to talk to you guys about something really quick. I had a couple of people that I know, a family member and another friend of mine, recently passed away here recently. Long story short, if you guys have a goal, if you guys have a dream, whether it's building a car like my car, or building a rail buggy, or anything, four-wheeler, dirt bike, hot rod, Miata, whatever, whatever floats your boat, get out there and do it. Build it. If you can afford it, do it. Quit putting it off. Quit saying one day I'm going to do it, because one day you're going to be like my friend that just recently passed away and you're not going to be able to do it. That's what I did with my buddy Matt. If you've seen some of my videos on his 69 Dodge Coronet build, he started on that here recently. I finally talked him into doing that, and I'm really happy for him. If you guys have a project that you've always wanted to do, and you know that you can afford it, and you know you can do it, get out there and do it. That's what this is about. That's what I've been doing with this thing. I'm building a new engine straight over there, the engine stand underneath that bag. I got my pistons in today. I got a bunch of stuff in today. So get out there and do it. But enough of that. I guess we'll start on the review of my truck. Okay, got the hood popped on in case you're wondering. This is my truck. Sorry it's really dirty. I just got back. I rode ATVs today. That's why I'm covered in mud myself. But anyway, this is my truck. It's a 2011 Chevy Z71 four-wheel drive. And yes, they make Z71s that are two-wheel drive. Trust me, I know I lost that bet. But I'll tell you, everything I've done to this truck since I've had it, I'll actually go a step further. I bought this truck 4 years ago at a Ford dealership, believe it or not. I paid $29,500 out the door, tax, tag, and title, everything for my truck. It had 30,000 miles on it. It is a 2011, like I said, 5.3 Vortec. I haven't really done much to this truck. I'm trying to refrain myself from doing it, because in previous trucks I've had, I've done a lot of stuff to them. But it's just your 5.3 V8. The only thing I've done really to the engine is I've done a tuner. I did away with the active fuel management garbage. That was the very first thing. I've talked to several Chevy dealership mechanics, and they all tell me the same thing. If you're planning on keeping the truck, disable it. And I keep my vehicles. I don't like trading around a whole lot because I always lose. So, but here's the deal. That's the only thing I've done to the engine is a cold air intake. And it's just the elbow with the drop-in air filter. I had a friend of mine that has a dyno near me. He put one of these trucks, it was a standard cab though, but he did the dyno on it. It made it just as much power with just having this elbow with the drop-in air filter as it did with a complete air filter kit. Believe it or not, he had the dyno sheet to show me. I blacked out the emblem on the front. That's actually just a vinyl sticker I put over that. I cut it out and put it over that. Another big thing I always get on my truck is the wheels and tires. These are the Moto Metal 862s, 18 by 9s. They always ask me, what kind of lift do you have on there? Because you got 305, what are those, 305 65 18s. How in the heck do they not rub? They do rub when you have it all the way to wheel lock. Let's see if you can see in there. Yeah, right here. That little chip piece right there is missing, and right here they'll rub. If I have it all the way, the wheels all the way locked, either way, and I pull in my driveway, you know how driveways have a little bit of a lip? If I pull in the driveway, the suspension, the bushings and all that will give anyway. So when you have it all the way wheel locked, it'll move just a little bit and rub just a little bit right inside there. Not bad. It's nothing horrible. The only thing I have done to it on lift wise on this truck is the Rough Country, if you can see it, 2.5-inch lift kit, the little spacer, and there's a spacer on top of the strut up there. That's the only thing I've done to this truck besides and the rear block. That's it. I'm not going all out with a lift on this truck. I have a child with special needs, and he has a heavy wheelchair that I have to put down in the bed of here, pick it up and put in there, and that sucks when you have something lifted up way high. So I'm not doing a big lift on this truck, and I actually kind of like it a whole lot better. It makes the bed usable for me. Let's see, the other thing I've got done is blacked out tail lights. These are LED tail lights and an LED third brake light, blacked out rear sticker vinyl emblem there. Works really good. I got these hide hooks in the bed of it. They flip up and you just hook onto it. It's another thing I did to it. I mean, I haven't really done a whole lot to this truck. I'm trying to refrain from going all out like I have in my other vehicles. The interior, it is leather, and it has a dual climate controls. And that's about it. I haven't done anything on the interior. I'm going to put in the future, I'm going to be putting a new radio in it, because the auxiliary, I bumped this one day and now sometimes it shorts in and out. So I'm just going to put a new radio in it eventually. I don't care. I don't have to have everything. I don't want a TV or nothing in here. I want it just plain Jane. The only other thing I've done is tint my windows. These are 15% all the way around. My son has an eye disorder, and he can't see. Like when you and I will walk outside, you know, and our pupils, they will adjust. His don't. So that's his eye disorder. So it's dark as hell back here, but it helps him out. So the only other thing I get a lot of is the exhaust. I get so many people asking about it. What does it sound like now? I've put, I don't know, about 5,000 miles on it since I put this exhaust on. So we'll do a start up right here, cold start, and let you hear it. See if it'll start. There we go. I'm going to try it. I'm going to set it up with a tripod, and I'll do a little rev like I did before and let you hear it. That's after I'm going to say 5,000 miles of exhaust of getting broken in. Still sounds amazing. I went over the clamps again just to make sure everything's still tight. Not too long ago on the last oil change I've done. Still everything's tight. Still sounds good. It's a little bit louder, but not that bad. I like it because I'm just over, like I said before, the really loud exhaust. I don't want it anymore on a daily driver. It just drives you nuts. But the only other things I want to do with this truck is I want to put the light bar that goes in here. There's a little kit you can buy, and you can put a light bar in here, and I think it'll look pretty good and be pretty nice. But it's hard because my headlights are so bright anyway. But other than that, maybe in the future a cam and valve springs and a set of full length headers, and that's probably about it for this truck. I'm not going to go all out and spend a ton of money on it. One thing I did forget to mention in my video from yesterday evening, I'm sorry for the wind, we're about to have storms here, but I did cut my inner fenders, as you can see, right through here. I trimmed it all up right through here so it can fit, so my tires will fit. And then in the back, I did the little fender mod there. I showed you where it rubs right here at the bottom crease right here and a little bit right there. But I took all this, I took the inner fender out, or I loosened it and had it propped up here on top of the tire, and there's a little brace that comes in here, and I notched the brace and I bent the fender up and I tack welded it back in place and then put the inner fender back in. That's my little fender mod there. You can't really tell much about it because you can just see right here it's kind of bent in. So, and I'm serious, if you guys watched the beginning of my video, I want you guys to get out there and start working on your own projects. I want to see pictures of them. If you can send me a link to the pictures or whatever, send me a link. I want to see what you're working on. I don't care what it is, Honda, Prius, whatever it is. And if you're going on some crazy vacation that you always wanted to go on, do it. Just go do it. Have some fun. Enjoy life while you got it. I thank you guys and gals. I'll see you guys in the next one.